Plaintiff, Virginia Baskerville, says she's been seeing the defendant for 4 years, and it's been nothing but drama. Virginia claims after the defendant saw a text from her ex-boyfriend, he smacked her and destroyed her property, so she's suing. Defendant Leonard Stansell says on the day in question, Virginia's ex sent her a text message asking her to send him naked pictures of herself. So Leonard got angry. Leonard claims Virginia destroyed his property first by setting 2 of his suitcases on fire, so he's countersuing.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. May now be seated.
Start with you.
Well, I've been messing with seeing Leonard for almost 4 years. I'm currently pregnant right now with his son. It's been nothing but drama since we started talking, fighting with his ex-girlfriends and other.
For 4 years?
4 years, whole 4 years.
Not the whole 4 years, and that was their issues. They couldn't get stuff situated between themselves.
The whole 4 years.
Okay.
I accused him of cheating because she's been bothering us since we've been talking. Mm-hmm. Well, you all stay in the same complex anyway. So he stayed with her, and when I moved down there, he was still staying with her and was coming to see me. Then she put him out and he came to live with me. But when he came to live with me, she was still bothering us. So I accused him of cheating because we're going to keep going crazy if you ain't, keep messing with her, entertaining her some type of way.
Because we was in the same complex and that she didn't like you too much.
And so he accused me of cheating with my ex. And he went through my phone and found some texts. We real cool. So we have a nice relationship. We ain't cool like that, though.
They cool like that.
And he asked me for naked pictures.
Who asked you for naked pictures?
My ex. Because he didn't like him anyway. He does what he wants. And he gets mad at me for stuff that he does.
I get mad.
You have to have some type of...
It wasn't no type of nothing like that.
Okay.
So
if you want to believe that, that's fine.
Exactly, right?
Go ahead.
I would ignore him. But, since I wasn't texting back like, nah, you ain't getting no pictures, I was just simply ignoring. I guess since he thought I was ignoring it, I was sending him pictures. Mm-hmm. So he got temperamental and mad, and we started fighting. Okay,
let me get some background from you, and then we'll get into the specifics.
Yeah, that's basically the whole point in our relationship is this ex stuff. Like, my ex, she don't really like her because she feel like she came between our relationship or whatever the case may be. But that was a down relationship anyway. So she would do stuff like take my phone off the charger when I ain't paying attention or text her off my phone or FaceTime or say stupid stuff to each other, you know what I mean? And I would just tell her, like, you already won the battle, you got me, what did you even mad for, whatever. So I had came across text messages and stuff like she said, he be calling her baby this and baby that, and like,
does he?
If you're in a relationship,
ma'am, does he?
Yes, he does. Okay.
Like, if you're in a relationship, you're supposed to put an end to that. I'm not your baby, but what's going on? Like,
certainly in the offering naked pictures.
And then naked pictures, right? Like, she didn't say, no, I'm not sending you a naked picture. She didn't say nothing. Like, did you send the pictures and just delete it? Or
I ignored it, though.
What did you say? Oh, you just ignored it?
That's what the main thing is.
All right,
like,
so what happened?
Well, I guess, like I said, he thought I was sending naked pictures or cheating, even though we all in a whole nother city. Mm-hmm. And he got mad, and we started fighting, and he smacked me.
Okay. You say you started fighting, you mean verbally?
Well, arguing. Yeah, we started arguing, and he smacked me.
It was not a smack. It was like a...
It was a smack.
Okay.
It was a smack.
All right.
So, I was having a little moment, waiting to exhale moment. And I went outside with his suitcase, and I set the suitcase on fire.
Okay. Why didn't you call the police? Or go and file a police report?
Because, I don't know. I ain't want to go through all that. I ain't want to do it.
Okay. What did he do to your property?
He poured water and oil on some speakers I had just got.
It wasn't the speakers, it was the stereo. Mm-hmm. The speakers was not down.
How did the incident end?
The incident ended in him getting out.
Okay, you burned his things and he just walked out?
No, he came in, and we started arguing again, and he poured the oil and the water on the stereo and the speakers. He poked holes and cut up my mattress, and then he took a hammer and banged my TV.
Okay, you have the property that you're suing him for?
I have, yeah.
The list?
Yeah.
Sir, let me hear from you.
We were arguing or whatever, and I had muffed her, and I snatched her phone and I left.
Muffed her?
Yeah, like, like a muff is like
he
when
smacked me. That's not a muff.
A muff is like when you take the hand, just like thresh it a little bit. I mean, I probably muffed her a little too hard, but I wasn't expecting, for her to go off and do all of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we were just arguing.
There's certainly no reason, no defense to putting your hands on her, period.
Yeah, like it was kind of hard. Like I was a little emotional. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I did it, probably. But
he ever hit you before?
No.
Okay, good.
But I had came back with one of my friends a little later on, probably like an hour later, and I guess she must have just came from the store up the street getting some vegetable oil. You know, because the guy in the store told me like, yeah, some girl came in here was mad talking about setting her boyfriend's stuff on fire. So I instantly got back in the car and went to the house. I was only probably like 3 or 4 blocks away. And once I got like a block and a half away, you can see the little orange and stuff coming off of stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's ricocheting off of the buildings and everything. So my friend's like, man, somebody's stuff on fire. The whole time I didn't tell him what was going on at all. You know, he was just chauffeuring me around. I was like, man, like my suitcases. So he was like, you lying. So we pulled right up and both of my suitcases out there, but only one of them set on fire. She tried to, like you can see the burn holes in the other one where she tried to start it, but I guess she couldn't get it started for some reason. So I snatched the suitcase to the side of the building and left the other one that was on fire right there, because it was blazing by this time. So I had walked back in the house and I knocked on the door and I disguised my voice a little bit. She was like, who is it? I was like, the police. Like, you know, so she opened the door. You know, and I came right in like, you burning my stuff? And, you know, she was just trying to tell me like she don't want to be with me anymore and just leave. And I stopped even thinking about my stuff being burned for a second. Like, leave, hold on, you doing all of this over what? Like, you mad at me because he sending you stuff?
Because you smacked me.
It wasn't even a smack, it was like a muff.
It was a smack.
But you mad at me because he's sending you stuff and you can't control your baby daddy, or you can't even stand up and be like, hey.
Some ladies, that's the limit, sir, putting your hands on them the first time, no matter how slight. So I don't know what part you didn't understand.
I mean, she put her hands on me plenty of times. I ain't never got up and said I'm finna leave. You know what I mean? Like, and she didn't hit me, not no muff. Like, you know what I mean? So, a little muff, like, you tripping over a muff. Like, I didn't understand the logic, but at the same time, I was thinking more about the relationship part. Like, I didn't want to lose her because I care about her or whatever, you know?
What'd you do?
Well, you know, she was, you know, just so focused on me leaving. I was just thinking like, dang, well, I ain't even leaving with much. I came in with 2 suitcases, you know what I mean? Like,
what'd you do?
I had,
to her property?
I went in the kitchen and, you know, I got a pot of water and it had a little grease in it a little bit. I wasn't paying attention to that, but I was just dangling. I was trying to threaten her. Like, I was dangling over that stuff, trying to get her to talk to me. You know what I mean? And she ain't want to try, so I just poured it in there like, well, I ain't finna leave without, you know.
You didn't have anything else to burn. You still messing with the woman. Now you just come back destroying her property. Yeah. Go ahead, sir. So
I had my other suitcase on the side of the building, so it was kind of protected. So
talking about you getting burned.
Yeah. So I had after that, I felt like that wasn't enough because she's just gonna let that air dry. It's gonna be all right. But I didn't know that it had grease in the pot.
Okay. Sound system, you destroyed that?
Yeah, not the speakers though. I tried to hit
television.
The television, that was an accident.
The mattress.
The mattress, it just had a couple pokes in it.
No, he said he didn't want to leave with another person laying in the bed, so he was going to put holes in it and mess it up.
All right, so tell me what you're suing her about.
Well, the suitcase that she burned, when I went through and seen what I did and didn't have, I was missing like 3 pair of shoes. I was missing so many pair of pants and work shirts, like my Xbox that I was going to get to.
It wasn't no shoes in there.
It was shoes in there.
Go ahead, sir, talk to me.
It was shoes in the bag that she decided to put with the fire. With pictures. I had a whole packed suitcase because we had been arguing previously. And I was just...
Estimate how much?
$2,000.
How many pair of shoes?
It was like 3 or 4 pair of shoes.
What type?
Jordans. That's all I be wearing. And I had some casual dress shoes in there too as well. Like, that stuff not cheap.
$3,498. He agrees that he damaged your property and that he muffed you. That's the emotional distress part. And, sir, I'm going to grant you your $2,000. She acknowledges damaging your property as well. Have a good day. That's my judgment.
I mean, I would love for us to be able to, you know, come through and, like, just get rid of all this little X stuff and work on us, you know? Like, I do love you.
I love him too, but you know that drama, I ain't got time for it.